I think we created some really clear-cut chances. A lot of the things that we practiced and in terms of how we got into the opponent's box were there, and the opportunities we had were really clear-cut. We didn't take them, and as such, then if you don't take those chances in a game of this magnitude, you're really reliant on being watertight at the back. And I think from front to back, we didn't defend well enough today to give ourselves a chance to win the game.
They seemed quite aggressive. They didn't really let you out of your half, or when you did, you had to play really well to get out of your half. Do you think they just had a bit more tenacity about them today?
No, I thought in possession. I thought we were good. I thought we created good chances. Like I said, there was some clear-cut chances in the first half. Dave Turnbull is in a great position. Ruben chips to the back post with Keane Ashford. Yusuf has a really good header. But we have to give credit to the opponent. Sometimes they defended the goal really well from close situations. And the first goal for us is a very difficult one because the guy hits a rocket from outside the box, and it's hard for us to deal with that. I think the second goal was difficult for us because it took momentum away from our game. We responded well. I think the nature of the penalty and I suppose the scoreline being what it was at half time became difficult for us. But there were certain things I was looking for in the second half in terms of how the players attacked and never gave in, and they were evident. And that's probably the most important thing for me to see moving forward.
What did you think of the penalty? It seemed a bit of a rash challenge, sort of out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, I think it was a clear penalty.
Yeah. You say, or people say that you learn a lot from your team in defeat. What were the biggest sort of lessons initially coming out of that game that you've taken from it?
Just that we have to understand if we create as many chances as we did today, then hopefully we're going to take them. But if we don't, we have to be super clean in how we defend. And in terms of the second half, there was a lot of fouls from our perspective that weren't good. You know, we want to be an aggressive team who are on the front foot, but it's not an excuse to give away needless or reckless fouls. And it took a lot of momentum away from the game in terms of how we wanted to chase it. And even when Callum scored a good goal, you know, there was a really good atmosphere. The supporters were amazing behind us, and I was really keen to get another opportunity to enter the box and put Bradford under pressure and see if they could defend it. But we were quite naive and didn't and I would say allowed Bradford to take the sting out of the game. And that's just important for us to understand how to chase the game when we are there.
I know you weren't particularly happy with the performance at Stockport as well, so there's 2 league games in a row. Is there anything you can put your finger on at the moment, just why there's this little dip maybe?
No, I was pleased with a lot of today's performance. Obviously, you're never happy with the result. You know, we want to win, and we had an incredible support here. We played the game in a pretty aggressive manner. Created a lot of good chances, like we have done in previous games, more than we did last week. But there's going to be, like I said, I wasn't just saying it for the sake. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs in the course of the season. And our players will take a lot more from today than they have from previous weeks, and that's just I think it's very important that inside the dressing room as a group we can remain calm and focused on improving the players.
Ronan came off at half time. Was that just a tactical decision? No, he's injured.
Yeah, Ronan had an issue with his heel, which will get scanned tomorrow. I don't know how serious or not it is. It's a slight concern for me. Slight concern for me.
And that happened in the first half. That he didn't come in. Yeah. No Dylan Lawler today. Is that
groin?
The groin.
Yeah.
Do we know how serious that is?
Not serious. So he trained yesterday, but didn't complete training satisfactorily from our medical team's point of view, and as such wasn't cleared to be involved in the game. So it would have been a big risk to involve him. Just one that made no sense to take.
And Alex Robertson, is he potentially somebody you're earmarking for Tuesday potentially?
He's available. He's back in full training. But Alex, Dax, and Tanasa were the players who didn't make the matchday squad today. So train tomorrow, train Monday, and then pick a squad for Tuesday.